Well, guys, I am home for 1.5 days. As a matter of fact, I'm at the end of that 1.5 days. I got home very, very late Friday night. It was almost Saturday morning. Um, was home all day Saturday. We had a band competition that we went to. Took first place. The band rocks. I'll show you guys a little video right here. The first part of my trip, I was in Corpus Christi, Texas. I was actually down in Kingsville, and I went to a place called the King's Inn. King's Inn is right on the bay. Take a look at this. This is absolutely gorgeous. I just loved the view. Today is Sunday, so like I said, I was home all day yesterday, went to the band competition. We got home about 11:30 from the competition. Our band took first place. They rock. They're super awesome. I'm going to leave. My daughter is the only one I haven't seen, and I'm kind of waiting and stretching out before I leave. She went to an Ohio State football game with her girlfriend's family, and they're on their way back. They were a few hours away. She should get home somewhere between 4 and 5. So I'm pushing my departure off until 5 so that I can at least get a chance to see her because I haven't seen her for over a week. When I leave today, I will be gone until Thursday night. I'll get home late Thursday night. Friday morning, Mike DeLalter is going to pick me up, and we are going to head to the Pin Show up in West Virginia. So, the Mid-Ohio Valley Pin Turners Gathering. I'm super stoked about that, and I will probably shoot a little footage. I've got some packages to open. There are a few more that are coming that hopefully make it before we leave. My wife said she'd pick them up Thursday night because we're leaving early in the morning Friday because I want to be there Friday, to spend Friday night and hang out with the guys and everything. And I'll do some opening of those in the car, so you'll see that here in a few seconds. You guys won't have to wait for it. And then I'll publish this video. And I really don't want to publish the video until the trip is all wrapped up because obviously it's probably not the best idea in the world to publish out on the internet for the world to see that you're on a trip. So you guys will get this when I get back from the trip. But thanks a lot for bearing with me. Hopefully I'll have a couple of weeks where I can get in the shop a few times, do a few things for you guys. I'll definitely have some videos from and about and following up on this show. It's going to be awesome. Kind of like we did before. I'll show you the vendors and stuff and anything that cool that happens. I'll make sure that I show you guys first. That's it for now, and I'll see you in just a second with some footage from the road. I'm getting ready to leave on the driving portion of my trip, and I just want to show you guys what the rental car company hooked me up with. Not too bad. 2019 Dodge Challenger. It is almost identical to my Challenger. Had a little fun with it today. You guys might appreciate this. We bought our kids a car, and the three of them are going to share it. And I sent my daughter a little text. She's off on a trip. And I said, hey, Mom and I got a great deal on a car today. So we decided to give you the Jeep full time, and the other car we're going to let the boys share. And I sent her a photo of the boys in this car. Oh, she wasn't happy, but it was a lot of fun. Hello everybody, I hope you're doing well. I'd like to start by apologizing for the lighting. I am recording from my hotel room here in Florence, Kentucky. I'm on a business trip, and honestly, I went all around the room with this camera, and this is literally the best I can do. It's a very darkly lit room. It's a nice hotel, it's just not a lot of lighting in the room. After work today, I ran by a record store that I usually go to when I'm up here. It's called Morrow Audio Records. And it's a great little place. I'll put the address and the name in the comments below if you ever happen to get up into this area. But I found some really decent stuff. First off, I got this album here by Kick-Axe. Now, I don't know if you ever heard of Kick-Axe or not. They were more of a heavy metal group, and they actually have a song called Heavy Metal Shuffle. It's on this album. That's why I bought it. I'm hoping the rest of the album is at least one or two more songs, or at least as strong as that song, because that is a fantastic song. I also bought this album. I think I talked about Angel before. Angel came out about the same time Kiss did. They are, they're kind of along the same lines as Kiss. It's just good, just hard driving 70s rock. I like them so much that I actually picked up 2 of their albums. Now check this out. Take a look at their logo, Angel, A-N-G-E-L. Now watch this. I turned it upside down, A-N-G-E-L. Isn't that cool? Somebody spent a lot of time figuring that out. But I'm looking forward to listening to these albums. I've heard some of the songs before, mostly online through YouTube, but I'm really looking forward to putting the albums on the turntable. After that, I hit the dollar bin, and I don't think I did really bad. I got this album. I've never heard of this group. They're called Zebra, but for $1, I thought, hey, I'll give them a try. If they're no good, they only lost $1. I also picked up this album by Pat Benatar. Now, I really like Pat Benatar. I've seen her in concert. She came with Styx a few years back. Oh my gosh, it's been 20 years ago, and it was a great show. I really enjoyed it. When I play this album, I'll talk a little bit about the show. I do prefer her older stuff, but there's a couple of good songs on here, and for $1, I couldn't pass it up. The album's in great shape, no scratches or anything. Then I picked up this album. I'm excited about this one, Manfred Mann's Earth Band. Now, their big song, or the one that I remember the most, is Blinded by the Light, and it is not on this album. However, I'm really anxious to hear some additional music by Manfred Mann, because I honestly don't know that I've ever heard anything other than that song. So I was really excited about that. And while I was in the store, the lady working behind the counter, I was up here maybe 4.5, 5 months ago, and I recognized her, same lady. And I was talking with her a little bit and asked her, hey, when I come up here, I like to check out these record stores. Do you know of any other in the area? She said, yeah, I know of a couple others. I'll make a list for you. So she took out a note card, and check this out. There are 3 record stores there. She put the address and everything for me. And on the other side of the card, there are 3 more. She gave me 6 record stores. Now, she did tell me 2 of them are a bit of a drive. They're going to take you close to 45 minutes or so to get there. So I probably won't check those out this time around, but the other 4, I'm going to try to at least check out 2 more of them this week. And I'm going to put this aside for safekeeping, because the next time I come up here, I'll check out some of the others. And I'll go ahead and put the names and addresses of all 6 of these in the comments below as well, just in case you ever make it up to this area and you want to check out one of the local record stores. Great time. I got to get back to work though, guys. I actually have some stuff I got to take care of tonight. I've got a busy week ahead of me with work, and then I'm really looking forward to Friday, whenever Mike DeLalter and I take off for the Mid-Ohio Valley Penn Turners Gathering. I hope you guys are going. If you are, I can't wait to meet you, shake your hands. Looking forward to it. Hey everybody, how are you? It is about 6:30 on Friday night. I just pulled in from my trip, and I've got one small thing to do. I have to get a caliper and take a measurement of something and send it off to somebody per a request. I still have to take my rental car back, and I went in, I unpacked one suitcase, some of the stuff I needed to move to another suitcase, and I'd already packed my clothing and stuff, so I'm ready for tomorrow morning. I'm pulling out at 5 a.m. I'm driving to Mike DeLalter's house. Hope to get there by 8 o'clock, and then we are going to jump in his vehicle, and we're going to take off to the show. And the reason we're taking his vehicle is Mike is going to be set up as a blank seller at the show, and he needs to take his table. He's got a big vehicle, way bigger than mine. His is a SUV, and he can get all of his stuff in there. So I'm excited about that. So this leg of my trip is done. These last 2 weeks have been insane. I'm going to get this video finished up right now, and I'm going to get it edited and ready for you guys, and anything you see from here on out will be about the show. I hope I don't forget and get too tied up and forget to shoot video, because I really want to shoot some video at the show. But whew, it feels good to be home. And hey, I want to say thank you. I have, I don't know, maybe 7 or 8 packages in the house. I believe they're probably all pins for troops. I think what I'll do is set up the camera in the car tomorrow and open them and show them to you guys. I did have one guy who requested to be left anonymous, so I have to make sure I look his name up first and don't say his name. He didn't want me to. Everybody else, I'm just going to show your pins. I think it's cool that you're doing this. I really appreciate it. I want to give you props, and I will make 100% sure that those pins are safely delivered to the table where we drop off the pins for the troops. And I know the women and men of our great military are going to appreciate you guys taking the time to make these pins for them. So thank you very, very much. That's it for me. I'm closing this chapter out. Oh, one thing. Got a new pennant for the shop. My son collects pennants, and this was one he had that was a double, and my folks found him a replacement, and he put that one up on his wall. And one of these days I'll show you his wall. It's pretty cool. And he no longer needs the duplicate, so he gave it to me. And right up there where I have my other pennant is where it's going to go. Take care, guys. I'll talk to you real soon, and hopefully we get back from the show. I'll be able to get out in the shop a little bit and make some projects, because I ought to pick up some really cool stuff while I'm there. I'm looking for some pin kits and some cool blanks, and just who knows what all I'll buy. You'll be the first to find out, though. Take care, and we'll see you later.